Everybody is looking for the moment when the American Revolution sparked, but to truly understand it, we need to rewind to 1765, a pivotal year in colonial history. The streets of colonial America were bustling with activity, but beneath the surface, tensions were simmering. The Stamp Act of 1765 was a game changer. This act imposed a direct tax on the colonies, requiring them to use stamped paper for all legal documents, newspapers, and even playing cards. Imagine having to pay extra for every piece of paper you used, from your marriage license to your morning news. It was an everyday burden that affected everyone. The British Parliament thought it was a fair way to recover war debts from the 7 Years' War. They believed the colonies should contribute to the costs of their own defense. But the colonists, they saw red. No taxation without representation became the rallying cry. Protests erupted in the streets, boycotts of British goods took off, and the colonies began to unite in their opposition. Secret groups like the Sons of Liberty emerged, organizing resistance and spreading the message of defiance. Colonial assemblies condemned the act, declaring it an infringement on their rights as Englishmen. The Stamp Act Congress brought together representatives from different colonies for the first time, a significant step towards unity. The pressure mounted until Parliament had no choice but to repeal the act in 1766. The colonies celebrated what seemed like a victory. Victory, right? Not quite. The colonists remained wary and skeptical of British intentions. On the same day they repealed the Stamp Act, Parliament passed the Declaratory Act asserting their right to tax the colonies in all cases whatsoever. The Stamp Act wasn't just a tax, it was a catalyst. It ignited a fire of resistance and a demand for greater autonomy. It fired up a spirit of resistance that would eventually lead to the American Revolution. Colonists began to prepare for the possibility of armed conflict. The seeds of revolution were sown in the fertile ground of discontent and desire for self-governance, and history was never the same. The Stamp Act of 1765 was the spark that lit the fuse of the American Revolution, changing the course of history forever. If you enjoyed this journey through history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Your support helps us bring history to life.